This episode of What's the Apps is brought to you by Sumall. Well, hello there, folks. It's John Q here from Techno Buffalo. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Fantastic! Welcome to another episode of What's the Apps. Today, we're going to get our task management system on with a little app called 3030. 3030, okay? 3030. 3030, very dirty. Hit me. 3030 is a minimalistically simple yet highly visual countdown-driven task monitoring app-a-majigger. It works similarly to a to-do app infused with an egg timer of sorts, resulting in the app's keen speciality in task-based time management. These colored things are the tasks. You can manipulate them, touch and move them, swipe to delete them, edit them, create them, and start, pause, and even stop them. Everything about this app is awesomely minimal, 2D, and touch-friendly. For example, the task creation and editing screen. There's a spot and section for the title, color swapper, time setter, and even a handful of icons to provide a visual symbolization of the task, not to mention a dash of fun. Personally, this pig guy is my favorite. He's all up to no good and whatnot, and I don't know what this thing is, a picnic basket or something. The settings menu provides you with 8 basic options. Only 4 of them actually control the app. 5 if you want to count help. For what it does, the app works rather well. If you're into the whole time management, time is money, I only got 5 minutes to make my coffee, you know, live and die by the clock, micromanage, micro machine, Hot Wheels leading the way. On a side note, remember when you're playing Hot Wheels, when you're younger, you're playing the Hot Wheels with your friends and you're setting up the tracks. And for whatever reason, you take the tracks apart and you start sword fighting with the tracks and you slap each other and stop it, it hurts. And the kid goes home, the mom's like, oh, Tommy, what's wrong with your arm? There's a mark on it. And Tommy's all, oh, Mom, I fell on a rectangle. And that's my story about Hot Wheels. Another thing you can use 3030 for would be interval-y, time-based exercises or circuit training. So it could be like 5 minutes of squats and then 2 minutes of jumping jacks and 3 minutes of abs and so on and so forth.
Down, lift up. Very nice.
As awesome as 3030 is, I feel like there are some areas where the app can improve. First off, the app doesn't continue its countdown if it's not active. If you're on, say, task number 1, and the app is in the background, the countdown still works. When it's done, you'll get a notification. Cool. But task number 2 doesn't start counting down until you open the app, which is a little strange. When 3030 is in the background, it will alert you when it's time to move on to the next task, but the alarm sound itself is pretty quiet, even at the loudest volume. Lastly, it would be nice if you can set times based on real time. It would be cool if you can set something like, oh, it's 2:25 right now, so I'm gonna work from 2:25 to 5 o'clock, 5:10, and at 5:10 to 5:43, I'm gonna start doing my aerobics. I mean exercises.
Where's the smile?
I'm smiling. Bench press and you know, just fling tires and whatnot. You know, very manly exercises. And from 5, whatever time I said to 6:25, I'm gonna go to the hardware store, buy lumber, because I'm tough, rugged, and manly that way. Very tough. Like a tree stump. And speaking of stores, I'm gonna take some time to thank our friends at Sumall. We all live in a world of data. 21,568 Twitter followers, $15,000 last year in sales for erasers with crudely drawn Hello Kitty faces on them, and 200,000 page views on your blog documenting the whole lawsuit for unlicensed sales of Hello Kitty merchandise. That doesn't matter. All that is data. Okay, but how do we manage that? How do we keep track of that? Sumall is a remarkably well-designed tool that brings all that data together, from PayPal to Shopify, from eBay to Google Analytics, allowing you to make smart and practical business decisions based on customer habits and previous trends. Want to see last year's sales of Santa Claus themed beach balls in a fancy chart? Sumall's got you covered. Wondering if you're marketing to the right people at the right time? Sumall's got you covered. Last week's sales versus this week's sales? Sumall's got you covered. MacBook Pro turned off and now you can't turn it back on? Apple's probably got you covered. It depends on whether or not you have Apple Care. That stuff's really expensive, especially for the MacBooks. Jeez. Or no, take it to the store. The geniuses. Sumall launched recently and is free. Yes, free to all for the time being. Jump in and learn more about your company and its customers at sumall.com. That's SUMALL.com. Overall, 3030 is a great little app. It's available on both the iPhone and iPad, and is currently free from the App Store. The devs took on a neat pay us what you think the app is worth approach, which is rather refreshing to see. If you're looking for a more solid, feature-packed to-do or task management system, better check out something like Remember the Milk or Wunderlist. But if you want something light, simple, and time-based, check out 3030. It's free, so why not? So for 3030, 3.5 out of 5 for now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of 3030. This was John Q from Techno Buffalo. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Laters.